the video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell, all that jazz, because why wouldn't you? Why would you want to be a loser? I'm not understanding. Okay, y'all, so today we're going to be talking about 20 things I learned by dating men in prison. I want to start this video off by saying dating a man in prison, dating a man who just got out of prison, or dating a man and him going to prison while y'all are dating are three completely different experiences. And I have experienced all of them. The number one thing that I learned about dating men in prison, I got my list, y'all. Number one thing I learned is you can't make him better. He's only going to be better if he wants to be better. If he don't want to do better, he's not going to do better. So don't think you feel safe from him. And that was a lot of my problem. Like, ever since I was younger, I had a bad habit of thinking that if I date a bad boy, I can make him a good boy. And I never could. Now, I'm not going to sit here and cap, because like a lot of guys that I talked to or that I dated or whatever did end up telling me like, oh, thank you for making me a better man. You know, I was able to be a better man, but you weren't a good man for me. You know what? You can't make him better. He got to want to be better. But you can guide him along the way and kind of show him some things. The second thing I learned from dating a man in prison, there is a good chance that he's going back. Not always, but there's a chance that he will go back, because sometimes acclimating to life outside of prison, especially if he's been in prison a really long time, he'd rather be in prison because it's what he's used to. It's his comfort zone. So a lot of times, or sometimes people just don't know how to stay out of trouble. A lot of times, that's it. Number three, DL prisoners are a very real thing. Your man might be straight on the outside, but he might not be on the inside. And I know that for a fact because I saw the messages. We're going to leave it at that. Story time for another day. If you met him while he was already in prison, don't put money on his books. And I say that not because I'm some cruel, evil person that wants my man to... I say that not because I'm some cruel, evil person that wants my man to struggle in jail. But there's a good chance that the only reason he's talking to you is so that he can have someone put money on his books. Establish a relationship. See how it go without putting money on his books. If it's going well all the time and then you be like, okay, maybe I should start putting money on my man's books, that's a different thing. But right off, definitely don't do it. If you met him while he's in prison and he's doing more than a year, don't waste your time. Don't do it. Don't do yourself, sis. Don't do it to yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, he's talking to several different females. He's just trying to accumulate people to talk to. He's lonely. He just wants some attention. And you're not the only one a lot of times. And if you really are the only one, a lot of times, even when he get out, he's probably going to go back to that good old thing. I'm just saying. If he's talking to you less, this number 6. If he's talking to you less, he's talking to someone else more. Because, sir, you're in prison. You should be talking to your prison friends, and you should be talking to me, and maybe your mama. Like, why you got so many people to talk to? Why they not the ones putting this money on your books? What's really going on, sir? Number 7, and people are gonna think I'm crazy for this one. Some prisons seem low-key lit. Look, this dude used to always be like, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to the library, I'm going to take this cooking class, I'm gonna go play basketball. Like, he was free to walk around and visit other cells. It was like a little community. Like, so you in an apartment, you know, like, it was a little community. Like, he was free to just walk around and do whatever. He's like, I'm going to the store, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I understand everything's not like that, but some prisons, they had photo shoot days, all types of stuff. Like, it low key, I ain't think about doing nothing to go, but like, okay. Number 8, don't let him talk you into doing anything. Anything he's asking you to do that makes you feel uncomfortable, you feel like it might be illegal, you feel like you could get in trouble for doing it, you just don't want to do it, don't let him talk you into doing it. Like, just don't. Because 9 times out of 10, if you feel bad about it, something is bad about it. And to double down on that, if it's something he wouldn't ask his mama to do, definitely don't let him talk you into doing it. Number 9, don't pick up or deliver any packages for him. Because baby, they will try it. They will try it. Especially, if they was in there for running it. Like running them things. So, like, don't let them talk you into being a runner so you can end up in the way across the way from them. Don't do it. Number 10. Nobody needs you, wants you, loves you more than a prisoner that wants something from you. I feel like that's self-exclamatory. Just like I said, if they're talking to you, unless they're talking to someone else more, when they be wanting stuff and needing stuff from you, that conversation pick up. They thinking about you then. Nobody wants and needs you more than a prisoner that wants something from you. This the one right here. This one, y'all. If he gets out and he tries to make you a spread, let him. Cause y'all, it looked real gross, but it was delicious. It was delicious. But don't let him make you the chocolate cake thing. Yep. Don't do that. Don't do that. Them crushed up cookies in that little pan. We're not. Number 12. I already touched on it, but about why some prisoners go back to prison. But acclimating to life outside of prison can be stressful and hard for a prisoner sometimes. Like I said, especially if he's been in there a long time. So if your man been in prison, or he gets out and he seems temperamental. I mean, not putting his hands on you, nothing like that, but just, he's easily aggravated, or he's stressed out about a lot of things. Just try to be understanding, because that can be tough. 13. A lot of the promises that they make while they are locked up will never be met. They're going to sell you the dreams. They're going to sell you the boat. They're going to sell you the car, the float, and the house. You ain't getting none of it. You gotta genuinely love this man, because if you don't, if you was there for the potential and the promises, most likely it's not happening. I mean, when you're locked up and you're in a cell all day and you're thinking these things that you want for your future, it sounds good and it's easy to say, but coming out and making the thing happen is a whole different thing. Especially, you gotta understand how hard a struggle is finding a job and things like that after coming out of prison. So all this money and all these things that he promised you when he's getting out, how? Especially fresh out. How? 14 kind of go hand in hand with that. When they get out, they expect you or someone close to them to take care of them until they get their feet on the ground, which is understandable. They've been locked up. They don't have nothing. They don't have no money. They don't have a job. They don't have a way to get money. They don't have clothes. They don't have this. They don't have that. Understandable. But what you're not going to do, another personal experience, is tell me to leave my comfort zone in order to make a comfort zone for you. That's weird. No, sir. 15. Everything costs money. This is why you always gonna be wanting money on them books. That's why I told y'all, if it's a fresh relationship, don't be putting money on them books, because everything costs money in there. They want to breathe too hard. It costs money. No, toothbrush money, shoes money, socks money, toothpaste money, soap money. Everything costs money, and I know everything costs money in the real world, but the the way the amount of things costing there is I guess the equivalent of inflation, and the inflation there is just ridiculous. Like, no. 16, encourage him to do trades and classes while he's locked up. Keeps him out of trouble, keeps him busy. A lot of times they take time off for things like that. Encourage it, especially if you really love this person, you want to see them thrive when they get out. 17, nobody is more argumentative than a person in prison who is not getting their way. We're not even going to go to the story. Just exactly what I said. I said just that. 18, a lot of the times they become extremely insecure because obviously they're thinking, you're out, I'm here. Are you getting what you need from someone else? Because I can't give it to you right now. And that's a logical thought. But don't accuse me, because you're the reason you in there. So, yeah. About 19, my personal experience. When they're locked up and you're on the outside, somebody is always watching you. When I tell you this man used to tell me stuff I was doing and where I was going, baby, it was the weirdest thing ever. Like, that's a lot of the reason that situation had to end. 20. This the big one. Being with them after they get out is a job. It is stressful. It is hard trying to help them acclimate, trying to help them find jobs, trying to help them get their feet on the ground, get new IDs, get just close to somewhat appear decent in society. All of that is so stressful, y'all. Like, no. So, okay. This is a letter from a prisoner that I was dating. I was gonna read it to y'all, but we're gonna take his story time, and I'll read it in the story time, because I want y'all to get a feeling for what was being said in the letter and why it was being said. So that's really all for this video. Kimmy, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video, and I'm out.